Hey guys, Manu Vinci here, and today we're going to be talking about one of the worst things that can happen to an Amazon seller, which is getting an infringement. Okay, so in this video we are also going to be talking about best ways to avoid it and how to get the infringement retracted from the brand owner. Okay, so first things first, you are going to get infringements if you are doing online arbitrage or wholesale FBA, unless you go through every single product and contact the brand direct to get a brand authorization letter to resell their products, which is something that when you start selling at scale can be really complicated, and with big brands you usually won't even get a response from them, so it can be very tricky. So in here we are going to be looking at best ways to kind of avoid getting infringements, but doing some analysis with some software that I'm going to be showing you now. The only way to completely avoid infringements is if you are doing just private label, whereby the brand is yours, you are trademarked, then you are not going to get infringement in that case, unless you didn't check things properly for the patent and other things, so they could be even worse issues. But one thing that is imperative is that you check your account health and performance notifications daily to promptly react and reply to the brand that has put an infringement against your account. But mainly you want to kind of follow these procedures that I'm going to be showing you now to kind of avoid them. So first things first, I just searched one of the very popular brands, which is L'Oreal, and one of the first rules that would kind of narrow down the possibility for you to get an infringement is to find products that have got 2, 3 or more sellers. Okay, when you search for a brand in particular, whilst you are sourcing products that you would like to then find a supplier for, we are at the analysis phase now before you even find a wholesaler. But when you actually have a wholesaler that sells L'Oreal, you will have a list of tons of L'Oreal products in there. And one thing that you could do is looking at those that are profitable and ensure that they've got more sellers on it. And when you're searching a brand on Amazon itself, you can use extensions such as DS Quick View and DS Quick View Extended, whereby you will be able to select the minimum and maximum sellers that you want to filter. You need a paid version of the DS Amazon Quick View Extended if you want to use these filters. However, the free one also works if you want to, for example, remove products that are sold by Amazon, which in my opinion you shouldn't be removing them, because if Amazon shares their buy box, then you will be good to get those products. Okay, but the most important thing is looking at the number of offers in Keeper. Okay, so let's dig a little bit into the infringement issue. I'm going to be giving you a letter that you can copy and paste and just change details to get the infringement removed. I'm going to be showing you as well an example where we got an infringement removed to make sure that your account health is always good. Okay, but again, it's not the end of the world. The best way to kind of outweigh infringements is, of course, selling more products. Okay, and if you are struggling to find products, just drop a message or comment below. We can offer you a solution for that with our wholesale FBA service and prep all in one. Okay, so with that being said, let's dig into here and let's have a look. So I'm using right now DS Quick View. As you can see in here, on the free version, you can hide products sold by Amazon. You can add sponsor ads, so you can click on that and it's gonna be taking away all products that are sponsored, and it gives you a pop-up with information about the product every time you hover the mouse over that. Plus with Keeper we can see the graph and everything about the number of sales, the buy box price, to see that there is some price stability on the products. But when we are looking on the actual search for the brand, now I'm not looking at one product in particular. I will do that in a moment, and we're going to be digging into Keeper. But I can see that each one of these, if you filter with the DS Amazon Quick View Extended products that have got more than 2 products, then it's going to be removing all these one where there is only one seller. However, I'm going to be opening this one because we're going to be doing some analysis on products with more sellers and products with less sellers. So let's open this one as well. It's got 31 sellers. So one thing that you will be looking on Keepa is the number of offers, which is what we are going to be doing right now. Alright, so the first product here, it's got like 886 estimated sales per month according to Jungle Scout. But what we are looking at in here is see all buying option to see how many people are selling this product. When you see the see all buying option, it means that the buy box has been suppressed because in other marketplaces they might be selling this product at a lower price. Therefore, Amazon is not giving the buy box for this product because everybody's selling this product at a higher price that it's usually been sold at. And we can see this when we scroll down into Keepa at what kind of price Amazon gives the buy box. So you can see in here the buy box is being given up to £21, £10 usually. So the average buy box is actually about £10. And you can see that when you click on the data and product details. If you want to see the exact average, you can see buy box average in the last 180 days, 1098, 90 days, 1250. So you get a little bit of an idea of what the product is selling for. But right now it seems that the prices that people are selling for is higher than the average marketplaces, and therefore Amazon is suppressing the buy box. But to look at infringements, so there are different software that you can use. They give you some information, but the best one that I would advise you to get it's Keepa, and the screen that I'm looking at is the number of offers. So one of the biggest indications of could you get an infringement is the number of offers, which is what I'm hovering over on now, continuously drops into 1. So that means that they either have got bots or companies that are actively chasing checking their brand to ensure that no other sellers, apart from those that they make exclusivity or the ones that they've authorized to resell their products, are on the listing. So therefore they're going to be sending infringements and getting Amazon to remove that listing from all those sellers that are not on their list. Okay, there are different infringements that you can get. You can get counterfeit infringements, you can get trademark infringements, you can get parallel import infringements. So there are lots of different ones, but I repeat again, the most important thing is what I'm going to be showing you in a moment: communication. So Amazon sees that you are acting towards keeping your account in good health by communicating with the brand owner and hopefully get it removed as the one that we got removed just a few days ago that I'll show you in a moment. But in this graph, you can see that there is always loads of people selling this product. It never gets to 1. So in this case, I would say, this product is not gonna give an infringement, despite the fact that sometimes you get softwares that will give you indication of fewer sellers per year in this product. Therefore, there could be a potential private label, and you could get infringement. But in that case, I would advise you to go into data and check the offers to see if the product has been sold by many other people in the past. Okay, so therefore in this case you can see that just in the last 30 days there's been many people selling that product. Therefore I wouldn't even just launched people, therefore I wouldn't think that I would get an infringement. Okay, different story is if you find a product like this one, for example, where it's got lots of different variations and the only seller every single time it's just Amazon. So would you buy this product? When you see that there is always just one offer, so that could be one of them whereby you have got a chance to get an infringement just by looking at the Keepa graph. But then again, if you want, this is a product whereby it seems like the buy box is completely dominated 100% all the time by Amazon. So I would skip products like this unless Amazon is sharing the buy box. And when we go on offer, it doesn't even let you check, if there's been any other seller, and most probably you wouldn't buy this product because probably Amazon won't even let you list it. All right, it would be amazing because Amazon has got all the data of products where sellers got an infringement. If they would flag us like don't buy that product because the seller is gonna get angry at you. But how do you get them removed? Okay, so the dreadful part is here when you get one of these notifications, received intellectual property complaint. All you gotta do is simply click on it. It's gonna take you to the page where you are going to see what is the ASIN, what is the reason for it, and you need to click on submit appeal. When you submit appeal, it's going to take you to the next page where it's going to ask you a letter of authorization, licensing agreement from the rights owner authorizing you to sell that product, or an invoice of the product sold under that ASIN or the order ID from Amazon. Okay, so if you got the product from Amazon, or if you got the invoice of the product sold under this ASIN, so you could potentially submit this information and Amazon would remove it. Although the best way is not this one. The best way is actually going to your performance notifications, where you are going to be getting the email of the person that sent you that infringement. So in this case, on the performance notification tab, which you can find on Seller Central by simply going in there, and you go into your performance notifications, you will get something like this, where you say, we remove some of your listings because we received the report from the rights owner that they might infringe the rights owner's trademark, or whatever is the infringement that you got. It tells you all the reason in here. How do I reactivate my listing? It tells you here what you should be doing, an invoice or letter authorization like what I was reading before. Or you can contact the right owner contact details. So of course these are all emails that I've put in there, because this is what I'm going to be sharing with you, and you obviously will need to put the email address of the right owner that submitted the infringement to you. And then you contact them, and it's all about sometimes just being nice and saying something like this. Look, dear, always put, address your email to the rights owner, which you'll find on the section above under these are the rights owner contact details. So always address it to that person. In this case, I would say, dear Sam Jackson, I'm the owner of the Amazon store, and you put your Amazon store there plus your company name there. So you're looking very professional right off the bat. And I'd like to start by apologizing to have led you to file a complaint against us for listing the ASIN, and you put the ASIN that it's in the infringement. After thorough investigation, analyzing what had happened with my buyers team, I came to find out that one of them did list the product without getting first approved by the manufacturer, which is the right way to do it. Although again, guys, when you're selling products on scale, we got thousands of products listed. Sometimes you get to a wholesaler that's got loads of very profitable products, and you list them in bulk, right? You might have got authorization to sell some of their products, but not others. And sometimes, it's just about a slap on the hand from the rights owner that will let you remove it, like you will see in a moment. So we sent a similar letter like this you can read it all. I'm going to attach the link for it. You are going to be a viewer. So if you want a copy, you'll need to simply click on file and make a copy. Okay, you can call it whatever you want to call it, so that you will have that on your drive as well. And then you say, I'll be really honest here, I'm not one of the bad guys. I've been selling on Amazon for years now, although we have systems and processes in place within our team whereby we have people on the phone daily contacting wholesalers and manufacturers to become partners, and therefore authorized resellers. Mistakes can happen, to which we have already taken severe measures to prevent this from happening again. Your products have been completely removed from my inventory. So you put the number of sales that you got, if you have had any, put screenshots in there. Even if you didn't have any sales, look, we didn't sell that product, it's just been listed, and that must have flagged in your system. Because sometimes, as I was telling you at the beginning, people have got either bots, AI nowadays, that will find that product listed on marketplaces and automatically send an infringement to Amazon. So once you get to talk to Sam Jackson, in this case, a real person, you might get that removed. Okay, so what did we do in this case? We simply went to talk to one of these people, and of course in here I will have to hide some information. But my name is Michelle. I own the company who sells on Amazon, Cold, and whatever. So we sent a screenshot of the infringement. I have reviewed our sale, and since listing the item, we've not made any sales. Please see the screenshot below. We have removed this from our inventory and wish to apologize that this item was listed without the brand's consent. And after investigating, a member of our team listed the item without purchase whilst whilst they were product researching. I have raised this issue with our staff who are to obtain approval from the brand owner prior. We've been selling on Amazon for over 10 years and so on and so forth. And then after a little bit, what was it? I think within a couple of days, within a few days, that guy replied, "Thank you for your detailed email. We have submitted the retraction for this violation based on the information you have provided." So make sure that from the letter that you will receive, there is going to be something telling you that if you want to get this removed, the brand owner must send an email to, it's written somewhere on your infringement. It will give you the email address that they need to contact to get this removed, okay? Which in this case was notice-retraction@amazon.co.uk, or it could have been amazon.com if you're in the US. Anyway, so in this case you can see that the brand owner has removed it, right? So we have submitted a retraction for this violation based on the information you provided. Please note, not all that John Guest, whatever is the name of the brand, needs to be listed on Amazon. The system will automatically log a violation against them. It will take up to 48 hours for this to reflect your in your seller account. Now, from a bad situation, sometimes you can revert this to get exclusivity of that product. Okay, so basically after that, you can follow up thanking them for taking action of removing the infringement from your account, which is detrimental for you if you keep building infringements without contacting the brand owners. But also, ask them if you can have exclusivity to resell the products, and if not on Amazon, can you tell me where would you allow me to sell your products? Because we got this wholesaler, we are getting a great price, and we also sell on eBay, on Shopify, or we got our own WooCommerce website. Whatever it is that you're doing, you can then change a negative into a positive by getting authorized to resell that brand, and therefore creating relationships with the brand owners directly. All right, so this is how you deal with it. I'm gonna attach the URL for the standard letter that you can use, and then make sure to follow up, communicate, be always polite, professional. Sometimes you can actually search also for the end of their email address, finding the company they work for, and then trying to find the contact us at the end of the page, where you will probably find either a phone number, another email address if they're not answering to you, or you might find the different teams, departments of that company, and you will choose the most appropriate one to try and get your infringement removed, just in case they're not answering from that. Okay, hope this video helped. Show some love if you enjoyed it, and if you learned something, and subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna continue to make content like this one. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, bye bye.